Good day all and welcome to Obidati Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, plenty hope day as our own P2B's Excellency don't talk today in an explosive manner. Some people think say no go muster courage to come out, can't talk today, but we see how in come out and waiting in the talk and with sense of authority say plenty things wey be say we go come for this very hour. We go even bring on a different aspects of this very particular certificate forgery where the dimension don't go different rounds and APC and the Tinubu dem no fit run to another place again. Even the third party vendor thing where then they carry comot, e no work again. We don't hear some things where they come out from Jackson, the way they talk say pressure dey from different sides for Supreme Court and all the panel where then they set up to carry the matter where they go to Supreme Court. And finally, the way where we dey look at things, say the certificate where we say if they come out where they with INEC, if no be wetin e suppose be, Supreme Court must disqualify Tinubu finally. Now for there be the national call. On a good morning, afternoon and evening and welcome to this show. Not be only me they talk, I get Angel for here, I get Princess, and we get our own UC Maxwell where we say e dey gidigba for Zoom to deal with all the analysis we go follow come today. But make we start from studio as we dey always do.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome, tell your neighbor, say hope day. As our PO talk today, we get hope. Our hope can increase. The job of a journalist is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable, says David Hundeyi. Come on board, let's discuss.
Good day, well-meaning Nigerians and my fellow obedient worldwide. Welcome back to Hope Alive. Mr. Tinubu has escaped justice for too long, since 1999, 2002, 2011, and so on. But he showed me that he said this will be his last bus stop. He has come to the end of his journey. So, just like Peter B said, Nigerians deserve to know who their leader is, and he owes it to us as a nation and the world entirely. So, join us as we discuss.
Yes, so join the conversation wherever you dey, whether you go join us via the Zoom or you won't join us for the comment section, make you no fail to like and share, make other people know say things happen today. So we go straight to waiting PO talk, His Excellency P2B, how he take address those silent issues. We don't cut these things a snippet, and when we bring and come back, we go reach our own Maxwell, make you can't just oppose them with waiting there for the certificate where we they talk about. But first, make we get some snippets of the video where we say P2B bring out as intake talk for there. Let's take a listen. We'll come back now.
To the outsiders, the entire Chicago University matter, as well as Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu's many other lingering identity question marks, have further worsened Nigerian less than glorious image internationally. Uninformed outsiders now see every Nigerian as a fraudster, certificate forger, or identity thief. The controversy is unnecessary, just as the implicit global embarrassment could have been avoided. In my opinion, Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu should have saved the nation and himself this protracted embarrassment and undue anxiety. Even in this late in the day, however, Chief Ahmed Bola Tinubu still owes the nation and the world a simple debt of obligation only he can discharge. I therefore respectfully and humbly call on him to immediately and personally mount the rostrum of his present high office to perform a simple task once and for all time. He should reintroduce himself to the nation he governs and to the world for avoidance of further doubt. He should let the world know his name his nationality, his place of birth, his parentage, the primary and secondary school he attended with dates, as well as the actual universities he attended and certificates obtained. It should indicate clearly where and when he did his national youth service. In addition, if at any time he had a change of name, it should state so clearly and circumstance. That is itself is no crime. This is a simple task that will take only a few minutes. It requires no affidavit, prolonged court process, spokesperson, agents or surrogates. The task is one that only Chief Bola Tinubu himself, through a direct personal statement, can perform. He must perform this task urgently in order to lay to rest, once and for the last time, the many lingering doubts and valid speculation about his true identity. A leader cannot outsource a clear, unambiguous personal statement about his identity to political surrogates, official spokespeople, lawyers, or any other person, no matter how highly placed. A matter of personal identity of a leader is too sensitive and central to the function of the office he currently occupies to be trifled with, outsourced, or disguised under the cloak of officialdom. It is about integrity, morality, values, and the rule of law that defines the character of a nation and its people. In his present capacity as a leader of a nation of over 200 million Nigerians, his true identity is a matter of grave national and international interest. The people deserve to know with certainty the true identity of their leader, and this overrides whatever rights he may have to personal privacy. In addition, the international community deserves to know the true identity of the person with whom they will engage on Nigeria. Having stood for an election of elevated office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Bola Tinubu have implicitly undertaken to cede the rights of private citizens in favor of life of open disclosure of his true identity and other circumstances that might be of public interest. His personal integrity demands no less. The legitimacy of the office he currently occupies demands that much and even more. Respect for the integrity and esteem of the Nigerian nation within the Committee of Nations makes it even more incumbent and compulsory. It is time to do the right thing. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Now welcome back. When I see say this one na explosive from P2B. You know say before if you dey hear P2B talk, you go dey hear am small small. You go be like say the voice dey very feminine and all that. But today, if you dey hear the voice, make you even look at the background of where P2B dey. You go know say things won't start. If you see say wetin dey for back there, e say let's take back Nigeria. Guys, make una dey look again. Wetin dey there? Let's take back Nigeria. You know they talk all those small. This one na talk now. No be talk na action we wan bring. Make them answer. I see say Agbado people don't enter our comment section. I wish una well. And people where they comment section, make una bless them for that side for me. Because me I go dey concentrated on what we dey talk here. So, Angel, make I come for you first. You don't hear how P2B talk the identity, all those things where they talk since 1999. You must end here as Princess take talk. It go end this year, no go in any other place. Yes. So I beg, share your thoughts quickly. Make
yes, our PO say all other countries see Nigerians as fraudsters and identity thieves, which is not good because there are so many professors out there, so many doctors, so many people with honor.
They are doing well.
They are doing very well outside the country. But because of Tinubu now, dent don't dey their name, dent don't dey their image because of a person where INEC select give us. Say na him be the president of the country. And as PO, even me looking at PO face, you go no say in the verse.
Yeah, and the thing go fit affect the kind of money where they go send for.
No investor go enter here because if people always say it that if the head is corrupt, other bodies is already corrupt because it's the head that will say no, you stop. But when the head is the one doing the wrong thing, forging identity, age, no parental, everything about him is secrecy, and he full of secrecy.
It's urgently needed for him to address it.
Exactly, yes, urgently.
Okay.
Because for Atiku to take that step, it means Nigeria. It's not even only about Atiku. It's not about Obi. It's not about anybody, but about our Nigeria. Okay. Nigeria as a country is involved.
Okay. As he said, NJ open her mouth today. The thing why they see for this thing be say, it go affect not be only even us where they here, because some people where they for abroad where be say na them they try to they send small money they give us make we for the whole they buy fuel they increase with the work where they do. It go affect us because when the person no gets work again or then distrust them for where in the work or come out and because of Tinubu, it don't directly or indirectly affect us. I be waiting. You think?
Yes. It's just like he said, the international community will not be looking at us like the good ideas look at us before, and that will not make it all these maybe investors now, outside investors, this stuff we are supposed to be getting normally as a country. Nobody will want to work with a fraudster or fraud. Do you understand? And PO even said it that these privacy concerns that he might have, it's not valid right now. We need him to like come out and say, not the one he will send his PA or all these people. No, we need him to come out, and the same way Atiku has done his own press conference, PO has done his own. It's not hard for him to come out and do the same thing. Exactly. How many minutes will it take and you are done with it? Just state it. Since you are claiming solidly that all these things are false, why not come out and do your thing and clear the air and save us, save yourself, save the nation, and every other person that is affiliated with Nigeria.
Over 200 million Nigerians.
Okay, I quote Peter Obi as he did for screen now, and before I go to Maxwell, said Mr. Tinubu needs to reintroduce himself to the nation, his true identity, the schools he attended, where he served, and the certificates he obtained. He said this is a matter of morality, honor, and integrity. The issue of personal identity is too sensitive to be outsourced to political surrogates or reduced to making court statements. Well, getting to you now, my own analyst will be say the help us digest matter. You see Maxwell. The matter why I want carry come out to you as P2B don't mention this certificate issue, and you been done the discuss with me. Say you won't really explanate. Give me say this certificate gets really the way and approach where they suppose follow for court based on waiting the positions talk. And now from that side, even you think say P2B they talk about identity and the certificate and other things as you take explain for me. So I want to make you for bring back that thing where you take convince me say now this way this thing suppose go, especially as the thing they reach Supreme Court now made them for disqualify Bola Tinubu.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Kanu. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to everybody waiting for studio, and also to everybody worldwide where they listen to me. Good afternoon to you, whatever your time zone may be. You see, we don't listen to Peter Obi, and it good say we hear all the things we don't talk about these issues. One thing that is very striking about that video is the fact that Peter Obi called on Tinubu to set the record straight. But actually, I don't think there's any record to set straight. Maybe the details are within the knowledge of Tinubu, yes, but I know that Tinubu will not come out to set the record straight at this point in time. but it is very important for the sake of the sanity of Nigeria and the efficacy of our electoral process, and to see that a person who cannot be traceable to any background whatsoever is not President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Before I go further into analyzing that certificate, I would like us to take a step back. We need to listen to the video of Bola Tinubu on the 5th of December 2022, where he was at Chatham House and he was talking about the collection of his Chicago State certificate, a replacement certificate. So that we are going to establish some facts here, and we will go ahead to look at the deposition which was made by Chicago State University, and also look at the documents that are readily available to us. So I don't know whether producer already get that video within a reach there, so that you go play them, so that people go listen to Bola Tinubu by themselves.
Okay, producer.
The record is there. The transcript is there. So in March 1952, I'm not claiming another father. I am Tinubu and Tinubu proper. If they want a DNA, they could as well require for one. One of them has been even accused of not being a Nigerian citizen. I didn't touch that area. Yes. Equally, it remains the same. Deloitte, Chicago State University, where I graduated, has attested to that. Now I can announce that I've received my original replacement degree certificate from them.
So, Maxwell, yes, we don't already watch that very video as you continue. In column, original replacements. So, continue.
Original replacement certificate from Chicago State University. Now, it means for it to be original, it means it was issued by Chicago State University. And for it to be a replacement, it means that it is not the original certificate that was issued to every graduate who graduated in 1979. Remember that in that deposition, Chicago State University said that they don't hold any original certificate for Bola Tinubu. And the only possibility of them holding an original certificate, it is if the owner of the certificate has not collected it. So let us run down back. If you scroll down to pages 27 and pages 28 of that deposition, I believe that is what is on the screen. You will see that there are some revelations that were made in that document. And I would really like us to understand this analysis that will be given about this. They said here that the only time we have a copy of the diploma is because a student didn't pick it up. That is a question to an answer that was asked. And then they further asked the next question. And you don't have a copy of Mr. Tinubu's June 22, 1979 diploma, or his June 27, 1979 diploma, correct? And they said, we have the June 27, 1979 diploma. It is in our possession. They now asked, the original June 27, 1979 diploma is in your possession? And he said, this is the answer that he gave. It is a reordered copy. That is to say, it is a replacement copy. The one that we have, it is in one of your exhibits. And that one of your exhibits that they are talking about is the document that was tendered in court by Atiku Abubakar, by Enahoro Eba. Now let us move further. They say, and the reordered copy is a recreated copy that CSU recreated, more like a replacement. And they said, it is a diploma reorder that matches what we have in CSU 11 and CSU 12. So let me analyze this conversation that has ensued here in that deposition. I want you to recall that this deposition is made under oath. It is made under oath. They swore to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. Here, they said that they don't have Tinubu's document, and the possibility of having Tinubu's original certificate is if he did not pick it up. So, sometime in the 90s, Tinubu said that his documents got missing. We agree, no need for us to go into all of those narratives. Here, they are now saying, we have a June 22nd, 1979 diploma. And that is what is written on the original diploma of, of Chicago State University. If you graduated in 1979, the certificate you will be given will be bearing June 22nd, 1979. They now went ahead to say there is a particular certificate that is bearing June 27th, 1979. And that certificate is a reordered copy, meaning that it is a replacement copy. And they went ahead to say that they still have that replacement copy in their possession, meaning that they have not given it to anybody whatsoever. They did not give it to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now, when we went to court, Enahoro Eba, through a subpoena, requested for a document for Tinubu's certificate. Now, this is the document on the screen that was given to Enahoro Eba. It shows that on this document, the date is 27th day of June, 1979. And that was the document that Chicago State University was saying in their deposition that is available to them. And they have already provided it to Enahoro Eba. They also said that they saw that Bola Ahmed, Atiku already has it in his possession. So now, let us look at what Bola Tinubu gave to INEC, if it is a replacement diploma or not. It is very important for us to see. So, producer, can you put that up on the screen? If you look at what was given to Bola Tinubu, which he said on the 5th of December 2022 in Chatham House, that he has now collected or ordered the original replacement certificate. This is the certificate that he was given. So the question is, for us to know if indeed there was a forgery or there was no forgery, let us leave the entire issue of original certificate from 1979. Let us look at replacement certificates, for which these claims are already a fact before the court, and they are a fact, or they were facts before the Court of Appeal. This is the document that Bola Tinubu said was given to him. Now, meanwhile, this is the replacement diploma that was given to Enahoro Eba. So now, between these two documents, the replacement that was given to Enahoro Eba and the Tinubu document, which he said is a replacement. Now, for us to know which one is legitimate and which one is fake, let us go back to that deposition. Can you show us that deposition again so that we extract something from there very quickly? Do you have just put up the deposition back on the screen so that we look at the last lines in page 28 of that Chicago State University deposition. When you look at that last line, they said that thank you very much. They said that the replacement diploma that was ordered, that they reproduced, is the same thing, and it matches with what you have in CSU 11 and CSU 12. So whatever you see in CSU 11 and CSU 12 should be an exact copy of a replacement diploma that Chicago State University produced and gave to either Enahoro Eba or to Bola Tinubu. So now let us look at it. Please, can you pull that up? Let us see. Now, what we have on the screen now is CSU 11, which was given to Enahoro Eba. In this certificate, there is no place that you have with honors. You look at the logo shows a particular circle with a 3, with the year 1867 on it. There are 2 signatures on this document, one by Elnora Daniel who was president in the year 2003, where a replica was produced. And then there is the one by Lubin, who was the chairperson of the board of trustees. So let us establish it. Can you show us CSU 12 now? This is CSU 11. Let us look at CSU 12. CSU 12. There is no mention of with honors on this document also. On this document, the logo is still that circle logo with a 3 in it with 1867 on it. When you look at the signatures also, the signature are for just 2 people. One of Elnora Daniel, who was president in 2003 when they were using this certificate, and the other of a certain Lubin, who was the chairperson of the board of trustees. So CSU 11 and CSU 12 are both identical documents. Please, I want you to go up of that document. Go to the top where you have the name of CSU. Can you zoom in that part for us so that we look at something there very, very quickly? So if you can read at the top of that particular document, you will see that something is written there on the recommendation of the faculty. I can't see that clearly. Please, can you zoom in? I'm not seeing it clearly. Please, producer, can you help us zoom in so that we see that?
Let me read it out, because that very part is clearly on my front. It says Chicago State University, on the recommendation of the faculty of the university and under the authority of the board of trustees, Chicago State University has covered upon you, that is the name that is.
Okay, now let's leave that. Thank you very much. Let's leave that. Now, we've seen what CSU 11 and CSU 12 looks like. This is what a replacement certificate that was produced according to line 123 of page 28 of the Chicago State University deposition that is there. They said that any replacement, any reordered copy, any recreated copy, it's supposed to match what you have in CSU 11 and CSU 12. Now, can you show us both Enahoro's document and Bola Tinubu's document? If it is possible, you place both documents on the screen for the public to look at. When you look at these 2 documents, one is the one that Enahoro got by a subpoena from Chicago State University. The other is the one that Bola Tinubu tendered to INEC, for which he claimed that it is a replacement document. When you look at this document very clearly, both of these documents, ask yourself, my people, which of these documents looks like the replacement copies that you have in CSU 11 and CSU 12? Show us the Tinubu's fake document. Let us take a deep dive into that document. When you look at the document, first of all, we look at the logo. The logo does not have any circle there. There is absolutely no circle. There is no place of 1867, although there are claims that it's cleaned up. But you can see that what is there is a triangle with 2 strokes in between or within the triangle. There is no place that you have any circle design logo or a 3, as we have in CSU 11 and CSU 12. Let us look at the signatures. The signature within this document also shows that 3 people signed this document. They told us that any replacement, any reordered, any recreated document, just like what they have in their possession, should be the same thing as CSU 11 and CSU 12. On CSU 11 and CSU 12, there are only 2 signatures, that of Elnora Daniels and that of Lubin. How come, please, can you zoom in on the signatures very quickly? Let us look at it. How come we have signature from Elnora Daniels and 2 other people? That is bringing it to a total of 3 documents. 3 signatures. And the other signature on the left is not the signature of the chairman or the chairperson of the board of trustees, which was signed by Lubin in the former document. Or is it, Mr. Kanu? I don't know whether I know the C and where from my own end for here.
No,
3 signatures. 3 signatures on this document, 2 signatures on the original. So let us be looking at both the documents. Now, This is Tinubu's document. The date that is provided for on this document, it states 22nd day of June, 1979. If we go back to that deposition, the deposition said that every recreated document that they did has the date of what? 27th of June, 1979. This is Bola's, yeah, that is it there. You have it there. That whatever they have ordered, it should have 27th of June. You can see that in line 18 and line 19. We have the June 27, 1979 diploma. It is in our possession. So why does a particular purported replacement document that Tinubu presented to INEC, why does it have 22nd of June, 1979? You also see other discrepancies in that document where they mentioned with honors. With honors, there is not supposed to be there. When you also look at the top of that document, Mr. Kanu, you can take us to the top where you read something for me earlier on. At the top of that document, they said, if anybody go feel read, I'm not be for where the name, the more will go for where the introduction of the certificate day, so that the people go feel read waiting they write for that place. When you look at this document, at the beginning they said that on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business. So at this point, let us go to Mr. Enahoro's document. Let us move to Mr. Enahoro's document, the one that Mr. Enahoro got on a subpoena from Chicago State University. And remember that this document was tendered as an evidence before the Court of Appeal, which was the Court of First Instance. Please, can we have Mr. Enahoro's document on the screen? Okay, there it goes. When you look at this document, there is something to note on this document. First, the logo shows and represents what you have on CSU 11 and CSU 12. The signatures also represent what you have on CSU 11 and CSU 12. It was signed by two people, one by Elnora Daniel on the right, who was the president at the time, and the other by Lubin, who was the chairperson of the Board of Trustees. Now, let us take a look at the date. Remember that they said in their deposition, line 18 and line 19 of page 27 of the deposition, that every recreated, every reordered, replaced document for Bola Tinubu has the date of 27th. What we see on Enahoro's document is 27th of June, 1979. With all of this, we can see clearly, categorically. Can you please show us CSU 11 and CSU 12 so that they can see it? Compare the replacement document of Enahoro and that of CSU 11 and CSU 12. So, in totality, let me give a breakdown of all the big grammar word on the speak since, so that people will really understand where this conversation they come from, the entirety of this conversation. Now, from here, we see that there is a similarity between the Chicago State University document 11 and 12 with that of Enahoro Eba, by virtue of the logo, by virtue of the signature, by virtue of the design of the logo, the two signatures and all of it, and by virtue of the deposition. The deposition told us that we need to bear in mind that 27th of June must be on the certificate. So, by all of this, if Bola Tinubu claimed that a replacement certificate was done for him because he lost the originals, any replacement that Bola Tinubu tendered to INEC that does not look like CSU 11 and CSU 12 is a forged document. As simple and as short as that. Any document, any certificate that Bola Tinubu obtained from wherever he obtained it, we don't care to know whether it is from a third party, whether it is from a third party vendor, from the university, wherever he claims to have obtained it. If it does not look like CSU 11 documents and CSU 12 documents, as you are seeing being displayed on the screen, it is a forged document. Because going by the revelations in Chicago State University deposition, it shows clearly that anything that they issued, any replacement, anything at all, should look like these two documents. And the only document that is before the court, or that was before the Court of Appeal, that was tendered in court, that looks like CSU 11 and CSU 12, is the document that was gotten by Enahoro Eba. So Enahoro Eba obviously tendered a legitimate replacement certificate to the court. But Tinubu went and got a certain document that does not look like what Enahoro Eba brought, that does not look like CSU 11 documents, that does not look like CSU 12 documents, and tendered it before the court. Recall that one of the bases for proving forgery, just like our our senior advocate of Nigeria, in the person of Mr. Festus Okoye, Festus Keyamo, he said categorically that you would need to place an original with a fake for you to be able to know if it is truly a fake or a forgery. And the Court of Appeal also said that. So it means that if we place Chicago State University documents, CSU 11, CSU 12, and Enahoro's Eba that looks exactly the same, and we place as originals, of course, and we place Tinubu's document, replacement documents, if it does not look like these documents, it is simply fake. So by that, ask yourself, my people, is it a fake or a legitimate document? It shows that Bola Tinubu presented a forged certificate, as you can see on your screen, to INEC. And section 137 subsection 1 paragraph J is to the effect that if you present a forged certificate to INEC, it is a ground for you to be disqualified. All of this thing what I don't talk be say, since Tinubu say now replacement certificate he presents, now waiting he tell court say he present replacement certificate, we don't bring the exact replacement certificates which Chicago State University produce, will be CSU 11 and CSU 12. There is a very big difference from it. So it only shows one thing, that the documents were forged.
Yes, Maxwell, you get something when I want. That's CSU 11 and CSU 12. Those two documents, now just reference those people they make. They don't already tell us, say, they get the main copy in their possession for that thing where you read. For that deposition, say they get them a day. Now, Tinubu don't tell us say in collect them, but then say a day with them. So then come give example, say we even get them for the exhibit. Meaning say this copy where we they show now the thing where then they talk. So from what you have analyzed, my understanding be say this particular reordered or replacement where they talk say they do, if no be this exactly copy, no, if no be I'm there with INEC, then I be say the one where the INEC na fake one. Now waiting, I understand the position now talk from the way where you take explanate, give us. Because no need to even begin to look at CSU 11 where they give example and CSU 12. I go only look to that one if we no see the one where carrying name. But then tell us say he get the one where carry in name. That one they even give us the date where they there, and the date na June 27, 1979. That he said is in their possession, and they call it the original June 27. 1979 diploma is in your possession, which is the one on the screen. So we don't even need to go, for me, if you ask me, to begin to look CSU 11 and 12 when we have the main thing they are talking about in front of us. So clearly, as you don't talk if this particular one now, yes.
you talk, they very, very correct. And I agree entirely with what you don't talk. Because when they ask them, say, why you no bring that Tinubu certificate where una say they for una possession? Why una no bring and come give us, may we see am? The reply where then give Bola Tinubu, where then give Atiku be say, we see say you already get them for your possession. Now wetin make us no bring them? We see say for your list of exhibits where you carry come, for the list of documents where you carry come, now the same thing dey your hand. So there is no need for us to even bring it again. Now wetin they talk? So by that statement where they make, they don't already affirm say the one where Enahoro Eba carry na the original replacement where them issue, where they already there within the possession of Atiku. So it's just the fact. So whatever an Enahoro Eba tendered in court has been affirmed in that Chicago State University deposition that it is an original replacement certificate. So that should be a yardstick for us to not keep say, if we bring Tinubu own fee ever day like Enahoro Eba own, where these people don't affirm. And if it is not like it, it suffices to say that it is a forgery. It is a forged document. Because evidence available to us, deposition available to us, documents available to us already show it. In law, they say res ipsa loquitur, that the facts speak for itself, that the documents before us are speaking for themselves. If the Chicago State University have affirmed and upheld these documents, which is within the possession of Atiku, that was given to Enahoro Eba, if they have affirmed the document, it shows that it is original. And they could not affirm the one that Bola Tinubu has in his possession that he presented to INEC. So when you keep the two documents, they are different. It shows that the one that Bola Tinubu presented to INEC is simply a forged document. Simple and short. Okay. So what you talk, no dey wrong at all. Now, actually the reality.
Okay, I guess something when I want make you consider. No be say I dey sympathetic to Tinubu, but it gets something where I want make we even consider. One, this video where you say make we play for Chatham House, that one happened 2022, no be so? Oh, okay. Now, as at that time, in talk say in don't collect this thing where the school talk say in no collect. Now so school talk say in no collect them. And they even ask them why, then talk say they no. Okay. Now, 3 months ago, precisely I think on June 27th, Tinubu requested for his academic records and sent one of his lawyer, Afolabi Oluwole, to Chicago State. We even get the request and everything. They for CSU exhibits. I don't forget the exhibit number. Now, 3 months ago, that Afolabi Oluwole went to collect all Tinubu's documents were there for school to tender for tribunal. That time where tribunal won't close case. Why he no collect that same certificate? He don't collect everything of Tinubu where they tender to Haruna Samani, but they no collect that certificate. How I take no say they no collect them? Because the transcript where you just read the talk say is still there with them. Say they no collect them. I dey ask now. This thing not be self-inflicted. I be in time don't reach. We don't talk say 1 day for the thief or 1 day for the owner of the house.
Make I tell you why he no agree collect that document. You see, I see that as actually a farce. I see it as a way of misdirecting the court or confusing the general public. The reason why he no collect and they very simple. Tinubu don't already make mistake, present a document where we don't already analyze for here, we don't prove say na forged document. And not be today, Him present the document to INEC. Him present that document since last year before the election. Now he present that document to INEC. So you and I know say if to say him collect this particular one now, if for they different with waiting in already give INEC. Shebi you dey understand, Mr. Kanu? So
Yes.
one man no fit shoot im opponent, still use the same gun, they shoot himself. But wetin Tinubu do be say he don't shoot the 2 bullets for his own 2 legs. Because he know say anything wey for make am collect that certificate when he send that lawyer Afolabi to go collect those certificates. Wetin him go collect go dey different from wetin him don already give INEC last year. Wey be the one where we still dey here now, they analyze. So why collect it if it is going to implicate you? So he decided to avert it, not to collect it, and just collected transcripts and every other thing that he felt he may need to use in his case. Now just waiting happen be that.
This tonight, they very cool. And self-inflicted, whether one day for the thief and one day for the owner of the house, it don't reach. But all the things we say don't they happen since 1999. All those big guys as at that time, follow me, try for where maybe internet and the exposure never did that very time. And then we get them at Falana. Then we be say, then go Femi Falana. We can carry the issue, go Supreme Court. But I know say all those things when they don't try that time finish, all these people, they no want join the issues again. Because they know say, it be like saying time don't expire. So waiting me I they talk now and be say, now make Supreme Court jejely. If these certificates were with a now tender to the tribunal, if they look am, now the certificate where CSU, as even Maxwell don explain give us, this certificate now they call replacement diploma. Tinubu talk say in collect am, fine. But wetin we dey find be say no be this same certificate when talk say in don collect, where they call replacement, na in dey with INEC. And that is the only direct thing where we want to make Supreme Court do their findings on as pertaining to this certificate. If Supreme Court should check, is this original one, which is the replacement copy that come from CSU? Yes. Is it the same copy that is presented to INEC? If yes, return Tinubu. If no, you must disqualify Tinubu. And that is where we stand. And that is where all the obedient and well-meaning Nigerians stand. We cannot continue to go on certificate forgery. We don't even know what to tell our own children. This is going to end here. Looking at the 2 certificates, the school has certified. This is this one. Please show it on the screen. This is what they call the replacement. If this replacement is not what is on INEC, you must disqualify Bola Tinubu. And that is the hashtag I want to be trending. And that is the hashtag I want every obedient to recite. And that is the t-shirt I want every well-meaning Nigerians to place and wear. If this replacement diploma is not the same one that is on INEC, Bola Tinubu must be disqualified. There is no technicalities about this. And that is where we stand. Now for there we go hold that very matter of this very particular thing about all this conspiracy and all these third-party theories and all those things will be say there on. So with that one, thank you, Maxwell. As you don't analyze this, we'll go talk about another time because we're going to bring them time to time so that we'll kill all those their third-party vendor analysis when they talk. Because as I understand what they talk for that their third-party vendor stuff, and not be say, you know, some people they look and like say, you know, makes sense. But guess what? me, I fit go ask people wey be say dem dey do certificate, make dem put me as the world best footballer of the year 2019. I mean, I'll carry am put for my house, no problem now. But if NFF come ask me say make I bring certificate of football when I do, I go carry that something wey I dey take dey show for my parlour, carry go give NFF. I no fit now. People fit just understand these things. So we know the people wey dey do diploma.com and all the other things. You can do that one. I can become a movie star. I can become anything just for the sake of having the fun in my house. You know? So with all this one, make people know say there is no place third party dey involved. Even if dem talk say dem get third party. Maxwell, finally, for this very third party thing where dem dey talk say who assert must, I think yesterday they talk that thing, who assert must, how you dey take talk am? Maxwell, help me. The person where, thank you. So when dem talk say dem get third party, no be Atiku talk am, no be Obedient Movement talk am, no be Labour Party talk am, no be Atiku talk am finally. Na dem talk say dem get third party vendor. So na dem be the people wey assert, na dem go prove. So even if dem go Supreme Court, dem wan talk third party, make dem for assert the thing for Supreme Court and make dem for prove am say e get another third party wey no be CSU wey issue dem. But wetin we hear from Bola Tinubu for Chatham House, he said he has collected the reordered replacement copy from Chicago State University. He did not state that he collected from a third party. So, but anyway, our time don't seriously give us a signal, and the signal where they give us, na signal make we for they do quickly begin the waka carry our kaya comot for studio. With that one, I'll come back to studio. Thank you, Maxwell, for that beautiful analysis. As I come back to studio, make I enter for waiting this person, your man, they do muimu since where would they talk, Princess?
Yes, they asked David Hundeyin why in put in matter, like he actually focused on this matter, like say he has personal beef with Tinubu or something. I was telling that it's not about personal beef. This is a country we are looking at here. This is the lives of over 200 million people that is at stake here. It's not about personal beef or anything. That's the work of journalists. That's what he is supposed to be doing as a journalist. So when you take it that is a personal beef, that's why they will not be looking for him to kill or anything. Do you understand? So the sooner they understand that this is just something that well-meaning Nigerians and obedience are just looking for a better Nigeria. It not get any other thing where we want, not just this thing. So it would be nice if we're able to see a video of David Hundeyin where he said that the job of a journalist is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable.
Okay, that thing where we say even Angel mentioned
before.
Okay, let's take a listen to what she's talking about, that David Hundeyin tried to clear some personal issues that are related to his dislike or like or love of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's take a listen.
Just, this question is just for the record, before we kickstart properly. Your critics are saying that majority of your recent works and reports have been and are still about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even while he was contesting up till now, it has been very intense from your side. So I ask you clearly, so that people who are watching can understand, and without ambiguity, all your efforts against one man is to what purpose?
First of all, I should correct the impression that it's efforts against one man. The purpose of public interest journalism is to hold power accountable. Right. So if this one man happens to be the one who is aligned with power or in power, then it's my job to go after him, right? So what we were taught in school is that the job of a journalist is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable. So it's the person who is in power that I'm obviously going to hold accountable. I'm not going to hold accountable the person who is not in power, because, you know, what are they going to do? So people need to get used to the reality that this is what democracy means. a large part of democracy means that the people who are in power must be constantly held by their feet to the fire. That's what journalism is supposed to do. So I guess because a lot of what we have known as journalism in Nigeria over the years is basically PR. So people expect that every journalist is supposed to act a certain way, but people should understand that this is the 21st century. Things have changed. As you said when you were introducing me, I'm not even in Nigeria right now, and yet I still have a presence there. You couldn't do that 20 or 30 years ago. So
that's true.
And it's now possible to do certain kinds of journalism that might not have been practicable some years back. So now that that opportunity exists, those of us who have the circumstances to permit us to do this kind of work, we're going to do it, right? And we're not going to stop because some people feel slighted by it, or some people try to emotionally blackmail us. Oh, you're always going after this one person. Yes, I am, because that's the person in power, and I will continue to do so. And I hold no apologies for that whatsoever.
All right, well said. Anyway, I like the fact that you corrected that.
Okay, we will come back another time with this David Hunde's interview, because our time don't give us signal make we for carry our car come out for studio. But before we come out, I will carry my give Angel make sure for address certain things before we go.
Thank you, UC Maxwell. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us today. My people, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide, my well-meaning Nigerians, all eyes, our new hashtag Nana, all eyes on the Supreme Court. Yes, you see that headache, we go give them headache. We go press their neck. You see their neck, we go press and front and back. All eyes on the Supreme Court now. We no go give them breathing space. The people in power, we must hold them accountable. Yes, we must hold them accountable. The head cannot forge certificate. Then you hold a jam bite, say in forge, in own. Why the head forge in own diploma? Which one they bad pass? May una tell me. The jam have been a degree, na diploma own. May una tell me now. May we talk true. May we call the spade a spade. May we not just the side out because na this person, because na this person. It's not good. It's not good. Disqualify Tinubu now. Na him be the action, na him be the cocoa. Everybody do am for T-shirt, do am for T-Mall. Disqualify who? Tinubu now. Yes, we no go give them gap. It's no longer business as usual. We are not smiling. Look at dollar. Look at fuel. Everybody is crying. Yes. Even our brothers and sisters outside, they can't even do anything again. They keep on checking their certificates up and down because they said, oh, your president forged certificate. They will now go back and begin to check their credential. Or, please, my people, I appreciate you for being with us today. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, thumbs up to the video. Subscribe, my people. Now your own side of evangelism, 9 be that. Yes, like, subscribe, make all the obedient, they hear waiting they happen. Say we don't get new hashtag now. You see, next, we go press until they vomit our mandate. Disqualify Tinubu now. All eyes on the Supreme Court. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate you. We love you. But God loves you more. Bye for now.